We're group number 5, and we chose Verrocchio's David by Andrea del Verrocchio. It was dated 1465, and in our group we had Heath Gill, Stephanie Mitchell, Laura Thomas, and Samantha Greason.
Verrocchio's David was about the battle between David and Goliath. Mainly, he was trying to portray that David was a young boy that was able to conquer a big giant. And the statue displays heroism by how he's standing and by the head between David's feet.
David was made from a lost wax technique that used metal casting, which is a process of forming metal objects by pouring molten metal into a mold and then letting the metal harden. The bronze sculpture has been presented in many different museums that affected where Goliath's head was placed. When Goliath's head was placed to the right of David, it showed hope for a continual prosperity for the city of Florence. To the left of him represented David in motion rather than being static. The head was then placed in between his legs, which was a symbol for victory and triumph. Because David was moved multiple times, he had to be restored. Once that was completed, it was revealed that gold leaves were glued on David's hair, and he had gold highlights around his eyes. The High Museum of Art in Atlanta was the first city to see the newly restored statue.
Verrocchio's David is one of the 3 symbols of the Italian Renaissance. The lily, lion, and David decorated the buildings and money. David symbolized the spirit of the Republic with his strength, youth, and confidence. The biblical story of David and Goliath parallels the rise of Italy because they were both underestimated and succeeded against the odds. The Renaissance emphasized a return to the classics, which include idealized images and the human attempt for perfection. Little is known about Verrocchio's life, but he was the son of a tax collector and wanted to become a goldsmith. He left the legacy behind of Leonardo da Vinci and Francesco Botticini as apprentices, whose work was greatly influenced from him.
Verrocchio's David is a statue cast in bronze used to symbolize the biblical story of David and Goliath, and the position of Goliath's head was used to represent different effects. We hope that you've enjoyed our presentation.